Country music singer Bailey Zimmerman will take the stage at the legendary Rockingham Speedway later this year, headlining the inaugural Tailgate N Tallboys Max concert and car show. The lineup for the concert was announced on May 8th, and the event is scheduled for November 17th and the 18th. Zimmerman's debut album, Leave the Light On, earned the 23-year-old singer several chart-topping accolades. According to Billboard, that album peaked at number 2 for top country album and number 17 for top current album sales. The single Rock in a Hard Place spent 6 weeks at number 1 on the country airplay chart and was also number 1 in country digital song sales and country streaming songs. Joining Zimmerman will be singer-songwriter Ernest, who has written tunes for Morgan Wallen and Jake Owen. Others include Chase Matthew, Mike, John Langston, Jake Worthington, and John Ross with DJ Cliffy. In addition to the concert, the festival is set to include a car, truck, and Jeep show, truck pulls, a burnout contest, and a slide pit contest. The event is the follow-up to last year's Dirty South Showdown, which drew one of the largest crowds to the track in 2022. This week, the Zerbini Family Circus returns for the second year with 7 shows in 4 days from May 17th through 20th. Owner Alan Zerbini told the RO last year that the circus began in his home country of France and said his son is the 9th generation of the family to be in the business. Each show features acrobats and aerialists, jugglers, and of course, clowns. Like last year, the circus will be set up on the Speedway's front lawn. A man has been in the Richmond County jail for more than 48 hours accused of patricide. Sheriff Mark Gullich confirmed Saturday afternoon that 20-year-old Trevor Ken Moss is charged in the death of his father, Pat Moss. The sheriff's office previously announced that deputies were dispatched to a home on Bedrock Road west of Rockingham off of Zion Church Road around 5:52 a.m. on Thursday in reference to a person being shot. Responding deputies reportedly found one male victim, now identified as Pat Moss, deceased at the scene. Trevor Moss was taken into custody and booked into jail at 11:41 a.m., where he has since been held without bond on an open count of murder. He is scheduled to appear in court on May 25th. The RO attempted to confirm the connection the afternoon of May 11th, but was told in an email that names weren't being released because some family members had not been notified. The sheriff said Saturday that all family has been notified. There was no question from Mike Way about the Richmond softball team's efforts during its second round playoff game on Friday. In a game that went to 9 innings, the back-and-forth affair with Holly Springs ended 2 runs shy of moving on. The number 7 Lady Raiders, who rallied in the bottom of the 7th to force extras, fell to number 23 Holly Springs 9-7. It was the second straight year the two teams met in the second round of the 4A East playoffs. Richmond had the tying run at first base and the winning run at the plate in the bottom of the 9th, but was unable to keep its season alive. This spring, the Lady Raiders ended the season with a 13-8 overall record and took second place in conference standings. Richmond had an 8-4 record against SAC teams and also returned to the 4A East postseason for the second straight season. The old adage of you win some, you lose some is how Chris Larson reacted to the NCHSAA releasing its girls soccer playoff brackets on Friday. Believing the Lady Raiders did everything they could, Larson and the team had to wait 3 days to see whether or not they qualified for the postseason after losing in the semifinals of the SAC tournament. Just missing out, Richmond was the number 33 team in the final 4A East rankings, 1 spot shy, ending a playoff streak dating back to 2015. The Lady Raiders finished the season with a final record of 13 wins, 8 losses, and 1 tie overall. Through 22 games, Richmond averaged 2.6 goals per game and allowed 2.1 goals against. When we return, we've got your Live at 5 weather report. It's coming up after the break, so stay tuned.
Hometown heroes? Well, maybe. When it comes to backyard comfort and no pesky mosquitoes, call Brown Termite and Pest Control at 910-895-6410 or 910-276-8870. Their team of superheroes can take back control of your paradise. That's 910-895-6410 today.
McNair Auto Sales is the place to buy your pre-owned car, truck, or van. To be the best, it takes big selection. friendly staff, and great pricing. We guarantee a no-hassle buying experience, and financing is available right on site. So come see us today. We're located at 1026 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham. And remember, with over 40 years of experience, you know McNair is the name you can trust.
At Richmond County Hospice, we strive to provide high-quality care to our patients and their families. Whether it's the incredible hospitality at the Haven House or from the comfort of your own home, you can count on hospice to be there for you. We also offer monthly grief support groups, and our chaplain will be there to hold your hand in prayer. Through our amazing staff and our volunteers, hospice has made difficult times easier for our community. Call the number on your screen if you feel that you or your loved one may benefit from our services. Richmond County Hospice. Peace, comfort, dignity.
Welcome to your Live 5 Weather Report, Shane. Hope you're having a wonderful Monday to start off your work week. It's been a nice and dry one so far with some mild temperatures hanging around the low 80s, high 70s for the most part today. And we're going to continue to see some of those 70s later on into the night. We're looking at cloudy skies for this evening with 6 o'clock at 79 degrees, 9 o'clock 72, 11 we'll be seeing 67, and we've got an 8:15 p.m. sunset with a waning crescent moon phase out tonight as well. Looking at the forecast for tomorrow, more partly cloudy skies along the way. Roughly same temperatures as we've seen today, hanging out in the mid to low 80s across the board. Cumberland County a high of 86, low of 62, with Hope County at a high of 86 and a low of 61. Same for Robeson and Scotland counties. Up in Moore, a high of 84 and a low of 61. Here in Richmond County, we'll be expecting to see a high of 85 and a low of 61, as will be our neighbors to the west in Anson County. Down south in Marlboro County, a high of 86 and a low of 60. Again, partly cloudy skies tomorrow, and cloud coverage is going to be the story for this week, as we got a lot of it on the way. And once again, another threat of rain coming up for the weekend. Now, before we get to that, Tuesday, partly cloudy skies with a high of 85 and a low of 61. Wednesday, cloudy skies with a high of 81 and a low of 68. We're going to see temperature drop down a little bit into the 70s on Thursday, high of 77, low of 59 with partly cloudy skies. It'll be more cloudier on Friday with a high of 77 and a low of 56. And then the weekend comes through. Saturday looking to be a dry one so far, high of 79, a low of 58 with cloudy skies. And then on Sunday we have a 60% chance of precipitation, high of 80, low of 65. And we're back into the 70s again on next Monday with partly cloudy skies at a high of 78 and a low of 63. So again, story this week is going to be a lot of cloud coverage. So should be nice for those of you who have to work outside in the heat. You don't have to worry about the sun bearing down on you too much out there, but yeah, still going to be pretty warm overall. At least we're getting some 70s to help cool things off a little bit. And yeah, rain on Sunday, which should help out with the farmers out there who need some water for them. So overall, looking like a pretty solid week for this coming 7 days. So that's going to do it for your Live 5 Weather Report and for tonight's edition of Live at 5. For the latest news, sports, and events happening in Richmond County, you can always visit richmondobserver.com or download the free RO app for your mobile devices. For the Live 5 crew, I'm Russell Parker. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good night, Richmond County.